Hey guys, it's me. I've been. I do this thing where when I ramble and I think that I'm not making my point, I stop recording and then I just re record. And I can't do that anymore because I'll just get burnt out. The reason I'm saying this is because I've tried to record this video a few times. So I made bullet points. I'm going to try not to repeat myself, but I need to just kind of power through this video and, get started. So it has been it has been a minute or two, aka probably way longer than that. But it was because I did not have a laptop. I mean, my laptop did not have a camera or a webcam, and then now that I do have a webcam on my new computer, it does not work anymore since I updated to the newest Windows update. And apparently this happens to pretty much everybody that has this type of an integrated webcam. So for now, I'm just going to use my iPhone or my phone and, make do, because you know what? I think that it'd be cool to save up for a camera, to record. But in order to do that, I have to make sure I actually record and upload. So this is my, new kind of, not resolution. I hate that word because it's hard to follow them. But yeah, it's a new resolution that's just happening around New Year's. But yeah, it's not it's not about New Year's. But recording videos is going to be part of my schedule now. And right, so today I'm going to do some pre-recording. So you'll see me in the same outfit a few times. And I'm going to record a couple videos and then post them to YouTube. Not not every one all at once, but yes. So let's get into this video first, and let's talk about Huntington's. And I have a nice, great update for you guys, okay? Now, I'm going to make a long story short. I went into Columbia, and Columbia, for those of you who don't know, is in the Bronx in New York State in the United States of America. For anybody that's not from the United States, it is close. It's close to the city. It's near the city. So a center of excellence is a place. Well, I keep doing this. I keep start explaining it, and then I say, just go to my old videos. So you should just, if you have any, I'm going to talk about certain things that I've already covered in past videos. So if you have time and you'd like to watch them, feel free to go. I've recorded whole bunch of them, that what being symptomatic means, what it's like to get tested, so you guys can get a full picture. And you can ask me any questions in the comment center, or you can go to the hdsa.org and they'll explain those things to you. Okay, so you go in and you get your checkup, and you're supposed to go every couple of months, but because of COVID and insurance purposes, it had been about 2 whole years. And boy, I was dreading it, because once you find out that you have Huntington's, but then you find out that you're symptomatic, which means symptomatic in a really, really layman's terms means you have symptoms, but that doesn't really explain it. So like I said, just, anyway, I've already mentioned the whole video thing. You can always go back and watch my other videos or ask me questions. So the whole thing started like this. So I had to go in, and they kept, I was putting it off because, you go in and you get bad news, and it can be really disheartening. And I was convinced that I was just getting worse, and, the opposite happened. I went in, and every time you go in, you see your neurologist. And maybe you sometimes you can see a physical therapist and stuff, but it had been a while. So I did what they call a checkup. Now, a checkup is just like you would do at a doctor's office, except it's more neurological based. So memory, movement, all that fun stuff. And I went in and somehow I am doing better. And my numbers the only thing that I'm not quite sure about is whether my numbers went up or down. Either way, the numbers changed so that in 2 whole years, I'm not doing the same. I've improved in a good way. I have improved. And that is an insane thing to swallow. It's insane because you go in and you expect the worst, and then you don't get the worst, and it's pretty crazy. So that just kind of put me feeling hopeful and, so really, really just like feeling good about life and all that stuff. So people say like, okay, what happened? But no, I'll just ask too. What I think happened is that I am on a new medication. So my mental health has always been a struggle. Since I was a little kid, I was overthinking, I was anxious, I always struggled sleeping and stuff. So to me, my mental health has always been the most important part of, maintaining. And I don't like being on medications, but, as a wise woman once told me, my mother, sometimes you need better living through chemistry. And, I don't really have a choice. So I'm on medication. But this last medication that I added in feels like it did the trick. I feel calmer, happier, more at peace. And I think that because of those reasons and because of that, it just gave me this great sense of like, wow, look what I can do, or look what I can do. Or maybe miracles can happen and you're feeling hopeful, and I think that's part of, the drive to keep going, The reason though that I was going to bring this up anyway, but this is also my whole thing about being accountable. I was so happy and I was kind of riding the high, but then I think lately I've been really bored. Because the better I do, like the more mentally stimulated I am, and the more, I guess I get bored because I miss working. And like, if you look at me, you don't think I look sick, or people don't even understand why I'm not working. There are reasons and stuff that I'm not working, and, I'm better off. I really can't. I'm not consistent. It doesn't matter. The point is that I am struggling a little bit to find motivation. I think I'm bored. I don't really think it's depression. I think that it's boredom, and I think I struggle sleeping at night. So what I've been doing lately, or sometimes I do, is I sleep during the day to kind of just get through the day and not have to worry about doing anything. Because sometimes, when you don't feel like you have anything to do, you're just like, not what's the point, but like it's easier to sleep, especially when you struggle at night, sleeping at night, So hold on, water break. I'm actually breaking my rule. I usually drink with a straw, but for some reason the top isn't on it. So anyway, probably because there's ice in there and I love ice. Oh boy, I lost my train of thought, but I'm not stopping this video. Anyway, so for me, finding a motivation is really important, which is why I think, and I know this to be true, and I know myself, as long as I start something, I usually finish it. And I know that, like, for example, I know that I need to get in shape, lose weight. It's not because it's just because it's the truth. Like, I gained weight during COVID and I'm really interested in losing it, and being healthier and moving more and like lifting weights and stuff, that's something I know I need to start doing, And another thing that I know that I need to start doing is recording again, because even though I never really got into it because I was self-conscious, now that I'm in a different mindset, I feel like it'll give me a reason to get up, feel motivated, give me a reason to kind of be excited about something. And once I know myself enough to know once I start getting excited about one thing, everything kind of falls into place. Now, will it always be happy, sunshine, happiness, and rainbows? Absolutely not. That is not life. Life is not happiness every day. But life is doing your best every day. And I feel like if I can just make it through the day and do something that feels meaningful, and connecting with you guys feels meaningful, or, maybe like starting to work out again, or eating better, like little choices that you can start to do that can kind of just give you a better outlook on life. So that ended up being a little bit more rambly, than I wanted it to. But I think the main thing I just kind of wanted to talk about was how doing better can change your mindset. But I'm also in a struggle right now to keep myself motivated. And that's why I've come to the YouTube. So, thank you for watching this quick update about how I'm doing with my Huntington's, the checkup. If you guys have any questions or I missed anything, please leave them in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching my first video back. It has been a pleasure. And I hope you guys keep watching. And I'll keep uploading. All right, see you in the next one, guys. Oops, that almost